Chapter 10 The Pirate's Captain's Story. Once upon a time there was a bad little boy who dreamed of nothing else but going to sea and becoming a pirate. And when he grew up, he did exactly that. He became a pirate captain, sailing the seven seas in his very own pirate ship with his very own pirate crew. The pirate captain spent his day plundering the ship, surrender or die, burying treasures, making a prisoner walk the plank, bye-bye, Grandma, and was as happy as any pirate captain could possibly be. That is until one day, when his ship was attacked by a huge, disgusting fish that looked like and smelled like a moldy old piece of cheese, and really skinny and moldy old piece of blue-green cheese. Gorgonzola, says Jill. That's right, says Captain. Exactly like Gorgonzola. No, I mean his name was Gorgonzola, says Jill. The very one, says Captain. But how would the landlubber like you know what about staying like that? Jill knows everything there is to know about animals, says Terry. Is that right, says Captain, studying Jill carefully before on his story. A pirate captain drew a cutlass and tried to spare Gorgonzola from the deck of his ship. But as he leaned over the side, the friendish Gorgonzola leaped right out of the water and bit the pirate's head clean off his neck. But that pirate wasn't tough old sea dog, and he wasn't going to let loss of his head stop him. He carved a replacement head out of wood, and from that time on he was known as a Captain Woodenhead. We knew Captain Woodenhead, says Terry. Did you know? Says Captain, turning to gaze on Terry. Yes, says Terry, but he wasn't very nice. He captured us and they turned us into slaves. Well, shiver me timbers. That was much have been the very captain I'm talking about. Were you boys in the paddle boat by any chance? Yes, I say. Was one shaped one? He turned to Jill. And don't tell me you were floating on an iceberg with a bunch of animals? Yes, says Jill. 2 dogs, a ghost, 3 horses, 4 goldfish, 1 cow, 6 rabbits, 2 guinea pig, 1 camel, 1 donkey, and a kitten. Captain looked at us, amazed. Well, bless my non-wooden eyes, he says. It really is you. The story goes that you knocked the captain's head off with mop. Well, yes, I said. But he was trying to slice mine off with sword. We escaped and chased us. But then we all caught in a terrible storm. Our paddle boat and the pirate ship were smashed to pieces of rocks. We were the only survivors. We used the wreckage of pirate ship to build our treehouse. Look, you can see it up there. A pirate ship? The captain said slowly. You use a pirate ship to build yourself a cubby house? Not a cubby house, says Terry. A tree house, a 13-story starting story trio. 26, actually, I said. We recently added 13 more stories. But you had no right, says Captain. That ship didn't belong to you. No, but it wrecked, and the captain and all his crew were dead, says Terry. That's where you're wrong, he says. You didn't let me finish the pirate captain story. Sorry, says Terry. What happened next? Well, if you just be quiet for the next 14 pages, I'll tell you. After shipwreck, Captain Woodenhead's crew were drowned, but he survived. Luckily, the lampshade he was using a temporary had kept him afloat for many times, well, until he once again encountered his nemesis, Gorgonzola. This time, though, instead of just taking his head, Gorgonzola swallowed him all. Oh, that fish belly was full of friendless prison in which to be trapped. They say that the beast ate everything in the path, and judging the contents of a disgusting stomach, it was all too true. It was like a seagull in garbage dumping there. Floaters, life rings, flipper, fish rods, seagulls, shipping containers, vessels, surfboards, jet skis, luxury super yachts, old World War II, sea mines, brills, dynamites, experiments, armored miniature bicycle-powered submarines. You named it, it was there. But among us, Flotsam was just Sam in that sinking stomach. The captain found one thing of such incredible value that he wept when he saw it. The captain wouldn't have original flesh, blood head. Sure, a little worn log was moldy. I'll grant you that. But otherwise the handsome and shrinking head as never sat atop the neck of pirate. So then he did what any self-respecting pirate captain would have done. He collected up all the barrels of dynamite, tied them together with the fuse, and blasted that into the beast to pieces. Kablam! You might think that Captain Woodenhead would have been blasted to pieces too, but he wasn't. Safe inside the heavily unmounted bicycle-powered mini-submarine, he survived the explosion and made his escape. It wasn't long before he found a suitable ship to steal, assemble a new crew, and crossroad eager to go his bidding, and return to his life as a pirate. He was happy as could be until one night he was caught in another terrible storm, and his boat wrecked on the very same shore that my original ship was wrecked on. "Excuse me," says Jill. "Did you say my original ship? Are you Captain Woodenhead?" "Eh," says Captain. "You're a smart girl. Captain Woodenhead and myself are indeed one and the same." "Run!" yelled Jill. "It's Captain Woodenhead." "Where?" says Terry, looking around. "There, I say," pointing at the pirate captain. "Him?" says Terry. "But he doesn't have a wooden head." "Were you listening, Terry?" says Jill. "He just told us the whole story. He found his original head in Gorgonzola's belly." "Yikes," says Terry. "Let's get out of here." "Not so fast," says Captain Woodenhead, jumping up and grabbing the pirate tug, which is like a bear hug, only pirate style. "Now I've got you, and I'm going to make you pay for what you did to me." "But it was all your fault," I said. "You started it by kidnapping us and making us into slaves." "That may be so, but you knocked my head off the mop and shipwrecked my boat and stole the pieces. So now I'm going to claim your treehouse and all who sailed in it in the name of Captain Woodenhead." He turned to the other castaways. "All right, you scurvy mongrels, get up. The treehouse is ours." At the captain's command, the crew staggered to their feet, and Captain had us over to the tree of the biggest one, while the other obediently began climbing the cliff toward the treehouse. We kicked the struggling against the captors, but it's no use. They are too strong. "Well, I guess that is no," I say. "No more treehouse." "Never fear," says Terry, lifting his t-shirt. "My emergency self-inflating underpants are here. Watch this." He pulled a small cord hanging out front of the trousers. Whoomp! Terry's underpants inflates so quickly and with such force the pirates holding us are thrown backward onto the sand. These pirates jump back up, cutlass in hand. "Hold on to me," says Terry. He stepped toward them. "What are you doing, Terry?" says Jill. "You're wearing inflatable underpants, and they've got a really sharp swords." "I know," says Terry. "That's the idea." Before I can ask him what the idea, as there is a loud pop followed in an enormous whoosh of air, and we were blasted up into the sky. Whoosh! We soared, we dived, we climbed, we plummeted. We looped once, twice, 3 times, and then smash! We're hanging in the branch of the tree, a big tree. I don't believe it. It's our tree. "I'm sorry about the rough ride," says Terry. "I don't really know how to fly these things." "That's kind of okay," I says, untangling myself from the tattering sharp of rubber. "But what I want to know is why were you even wearing your emergency self-inflating underpants?" "Because all my normal underpants are dirty, says Terry. That's why I'm washing them. Remember? Oh, yeah, I said. That seemed like so long ago now. It'd been 200 pages, says Terry. 213, actually, says Joe. But there won't be many more pages in this book if we don't protect the trios against the pirates. Look, they're already here. We look down. Joe's right. The pirates have already scaled the cliff and surrounded the trunk of our tree. 10 unlucky pirates. Open up, yells Captain Woodenhead.